you do not have an all or nothing mindset. You do not have an all or nothing problem. There's nothing wrong with you. You are just internally conflicted. And what happens when you have an internal conflict, which is the all or nothing mindset, I'm going to go all in or nothing, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, and I'm going to be too extremes in myself, is when you are neurologically split in your brain and your body into two versions of you that you simply cannot see how they can coexist. But they are still two versions of you, and therefore you'll play them out whether you like it or not. So let's just say that this is your hardworking self, and when you are in your hardworking self, you are on it, you are disciplined, you have a very different energy about you, you have a very tunnel vision, like you are all in. Okay, we know what that version of you is. Then once this version of you is finished and you're a bit over this, it's very disciplined, it's very structured, you're a bit burnt out, a bit tired, whatever, in comes the other part of you. Now this is a completely different version of you. When you are in this version, you don't even recognize yourself. You're like, where's that version is gone. Now this version of you might be you as a mom or a dad. It might be the fun, like, I just want to have freedom, I just want to travel, I just want to speak to people and socialize and drink and this and that, and I just want to sit and scroll and do nothing, however that plays out for you. Now, because you don't understand why this part of you exists, this part of you judges this part of you. You're not doing enough, you're behind, you're lazy, why are you doing it, And the problem you have is not the fact that this part exists, it's your negative perception of this part where you shame yourself because you think it's bad, but here's what's actually happening. This version of you, the version of you that just wants to do nothing, the version of you that just wants to sit and scroll, I know you don't want to do it, but this part of you just does it, right? You can't help it. You want to have fun. You want to socialize. You probably just want freedom from being this version of you. If we look at the positive intention of you playing out this part, why would this part of you possibly exist? Oh, because when I scroll, when I have fun, when I socialize, when I stop for a minute, and I have a breather and I get to connect with people and maybe connect with myself by feeling sorry for myself because I don't connect with myself at all when I'm over there. When I can scroll, it forces me to stop and have a rest, which then only re-energizes me. When I'm re-energized and I have connection, I then feel better. When I feel better, I have more energy to go back all in on this part. And this part's intention is to progress, achieve my full potential, achieve my dream life so I can be happy. So when you understand that this part of you is trying to help this part of you, but because you never let it in, it forces its way in through scrolling, self-sabotage, to force you to stop. Because if you continue your life going all in on this version of you, you'd have no connection, you'd have no love, you'd have nothing else outside of your work life, you'd be unhappy, you'd be burnt out. This part of you gives you life to allow this part of you to go. So you need to find ways to meet them both in the middle.